Excited because we've been here at Superstar Director Summit. Jen, hurry, go to the bathroom faster.
Oh, I gotta wash my hands.
Oh, and I bet you're using layers.
I am.
Yes, you guys are gonna love layers.
I'm using Sun-Kissed Citrus.
Sun-Kissed Citrus. So, what are your favorite scents so far? Have you picked some out for, your bathroom, your bedroom, your kitchen, your living room, for your car to shower and bathe with? I know, you're going to have so much fun.
Here I am. I had to fix my necklace because it didn't work. There. Hi.
See how much fun we can have when we make so much money.
That's right. We can wash our hands. We can wear a necklace that... See, here's the thing. This is a really cool necklace. It's a Grace Adele necklace, but it's kind of long. And because I'm traveling and I'm in Idaho, and I'm not sure if you guys realize how far Idaho is from Maine, where I live, but this is not the necklace, but it's actually really cute. And here's the bracelet that matches. And it's a natural color, and it's just gorgeous with the earrings. But it doesn't exactly match the outfit that I have on. So I was going to try to trick you and pull it up like this. But then I decided that I'll tell you the truth. So, what do you think? You like it better like this?
I do, actually.
It definitely matches
I like
better.
it all the different ways.
Yes.
Okay, so are they familiar with Grace Adele too?
I think they are, but I think everybody is starting out with Scentsy like you and I did, because we only did Scentsy for a couple of years before we actually broke into Grace Adele, but we weren't fortunate enough to even have the option, so we actually are really into the jewelry. We love it. Each catalog has gotten much better, and we just love, like, this is one of my favorite sets. I have a whole bunch of them over there. Maybe I could show them to them sometime.
Yeah.
So, but we should move on with what we're talking about on this video.
That's right, and we are diehard Scentsy fans. We have to say that's our favorite choice.
That is our favorite. Our passion.
Right, and we love having the option of doing Grace Adele, and we love that when we can buy it, and it's a business write-off, and it just, adds little extra bonuses to our paycheck. But by far, we are Scentsy fans.
We love Scentsy.
Yeah.
And we smell good.
Yes.
Yes. Our houses smell good. We smell good. Sun-Kissed Citrus smells so good.
And, Scentsy and all the Scentsy products are consumable. And that's really, really huge.
Huge.
And so how often are you changing the wax in your warmers? That's something you want to really focus on.
Absolutely. I personally, and not that this is something that we recommend, but I never turn my warmers off. They stay on 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Except for when I go on vacation, I do try to remember to unplug them. So hopefully I've unplugged them all, because I'm away for a week right now. But I honestly don't ever turn mine off when I'm home. So I change my wax probably every 2 to 3 days, depending on the scent, depending on the season. If it's real humid out, because I live in a really humid climate, the humidity actually blocks scent, so it doesn't seem to, you don't smell it as strong, so I tend to use a little more wax then. But when it's real dry, like in the winter, and of course here in Idaho, they don't deal with any humidity, which is also, by the way, why my hair is really dry. So if you're looking at my hair and thinking, wow, her hair is dry, it's because I have all anti-humidity products. So my hairspray is anti-humidity, and so there's no humidity here, so I'm in big trouble with my hair. So if you see my hair going downhill each day, now you know why.
Yeah, we're girly girls, what
Yes,
can we
are.
say? So, okay, let's talk more about the wax. It's really important that you educate your customers that since we're only warming the wax, the scent is going to evaporate eventually. It's going to be gone, but the wax is still going to be there. It's crazy to us how many times we'll talk to people and they'll go, man, I've had that wax in there for like 3 months. Only it doesn't smell anymore, so I'm really disappointed. So it's really important as consultants that we consult them on how to use our products, and that they realize that when that smell is gone, that they pour out the wax and put in a new cube. And like we said, depending on the scent, it can last 3 days to, a week. But one of the fun things that we try to do with customers is to remind them of Wax Wednesday. What are you warming? Changing it out. Now, another little fun clue that we'd like to share with you is that large jar candles of quality comparable to Scentsy's quality cost usually, in US dollars, between $25 and $30 for one large candle, 1 cent. And if you read the safety label, it will say when it's halfway through, you should throw out the rest of that wax. Whereas with Scentsy, for twice, if you follow the directions for twice the warming time, you can get 6 different bars of wax. So that's 6 different scents that will last twice as long if you follow the directions for the same amount of money. So we are so economical and so much more fun. And another thing is you put Scentsy on, and within 5 minutes it's warming and it's smelling the whole house.
And you don't have the mess. So with the candle, as all of that wax is disappearing, which I always thought was what happened, it's actually turning into little molecules or whatever. I'm not a scientist, but they actually go out and stick to the walls. So when you have that black soot all over your walls from your candles, it's because, whoops, we just lost our computer. So we're going to hit the password and hope that we're still recording. We're recording. Okay, good. So anyway, as the wax all disappears, it's going to go out and it's stuck to your walls. So when you try to wipe the black soot off of your walls, the mess from your candles, it has wax kind of all embedded in it, so it makes it very difficult to remove. So with our wax, the beauty is that it stays in the warmer and you throw it into the trash, so it's never stuck to your walls, it's never stuck to your TV, and you're not breathing it in and it's sticking to your lungs. So to me, that is huge. It's a more green product, so it's much better for our environment. We aren't creating the waste. We get to actually throw the wax away and not have the mess.
Right, and just think about all the landfills being filled with glass jar after glass jar. So we love, like Jen says, that our packaging is so small, it's recyclable. And so, when you really get to know all the benefits besides the great income and the trips and the new friends that you can earn with Scentsy, the value of the product is just phenomenal.
And another thing, since you mentioned the packaging, the cute little clamshells, and that's what they refer to that plastic where you put the wax inside. There are, as you know, 8 little cubes of wax. Well, when that is empty, those little clamshells make the greatest holders for kids. Love them. You can put dice in them for games. You can use them as little bead holders. You could use them for painting, so you can squirt a little bit of paint in each of the 8. Of course, I'm a mom of young kids, so these are the kind of things that I use with mine. But we squirt paint in, and they can use those to paint their little projects. And so we've reused, and then we recycle them. So we get to use them multiple times, and so they're really, really great to use.
Awesome. And you're going to find more wonderful ways to share with us. We're always learning from each other. So, do you know what kind of wax we use?
It's the same wax. Oops, sorry, I get so excited I had to jump in. But it's the same wax that's around in apples. So it always amazes me that people say, oh, well, I really like to use soy wax, because the people who make soy wax, which is great, I'm sure are great companies, but the bottom line is we don't breathe our wax in. So when you use a candle, you're breathing in a wax, and it might be true that breathing in soy wax might be better than breathing in any of the other waxes, and that's great. But the beauty of our product is you don't breathe it in, so you throw it away when it's done. I totally cut you off. I'm sorry.
Oh, no. So we hope that, you will go back and you will grab a pen and paper and you will write down all of these great benefits of using Scentsy wax, so that as you talk to people and you do your parties and everything, you can share with them all the cool things about it. Another really fun idea, and we're in the hotel, you're probably noticing the same lovely hotel couch, right? But it's fun to take to your parties a jar candle, the really ugly one, covered, it's got the soot in it so you can see what's going inside of the lungs and on your walls, and take that and demonstrate that at the party. And also, if it's burned down, it's really good because, you have to reach in to light it, and nobody likes that feeling. And so, you don't have any of those fire hazards with our Scentsy product. And another fun thing you can do to put on your invitations or remind your hostess to do is to tell everyone to bring their ugliest candle, or any candle, but to the party, so that people can really see the difference between our great, clean, stylish, classy warmers that will go with any decor versus the wax candle. And somebody can turn over and read that, hazard thing that says throw this away when it's halfway through, so they can really just become responsible, not candle burners anymore, but candle scent warmers.
Right. And, we've done some kind of fun incentives where challenge people. Bring a candle. Bring one of your jar candles to the party, and I'll give you $1 off of any purchase that you make, or $2 off, and collect those, and you can go recycle those and get rid of them for them. Because now they're not going to have the fire hazard, which I don't even think we've mentioned that, which is a huge, huge part of our business, is keeping fire out of people's homes. And there are a lot of statistics here in the U.S. about how many houses burn down each year from candles. And, I always thought it was because people would put their candle by, say, a curtain, and a draft would come, and then the curtain would catch on fire, and the house would catch on fire. But no, I actually learned that people who leave their candles burning for too long, the glass gets really hot, and the glass will actually break, and then the little wick at the top will melt down, and it will travel, and say it's on the counter, it will travel down the counter, maybe fall onto the floor or hit a piece of paper, and that's how most house fires are started, from candles. So the best part of our product is that we're getting a fire out of people's homes, and firefighters love our product. So, on that note, go talk to your local fire departments and talk to them about how Scentsy is so great, and have them help you spread the word to make people's homes more safe.
Yeah, and it's interesting because when you bring this up, it's funny how many people will occasionally at a party, say, oh my gosh, I stopped burning candles. One lady said that they were at a birthday party and she had a candle in the middle of her table, and as they were unwrapping gifts, no one noticed that a piece of the wrapping paper had gotten on top of the candle, and therefore it started on fire.
And at home parties, I've personally met 5 people whose homes have actually burned down from candle fires. So, the idea here is, let's make people's homes more safe, and we get to have fun and make a great living in the meantime. So what a great opportunity that you have and that we've had. So I see that we've made this video a little bit longer than our goal.
Oh,
so I think
when
it's
does
time
the time
for us to sign off. I know.
Okay,
right?
I had to
So-
say one more thing
okay.
though, that there's a lot of people who haven't been able to use scent because somebody in their home has had asthma or allergies.
Yes.
That now can, because as Jen had gone in before, because we're not breathing in any wax, that they can. So just remember all of these great things that you're going to be able to share, and we'll be right back with the famous couch.
Woo! Bye!